Hi Aries and welcome. So this is going to be a reading for the next couple of days or so, or whenever you come to it, and if it resonates, great. If not, check your moon, rising, and other placements. Alright, spirit, angels, guides. Please show us for the zodiac sign of Aries. What do they need to see? What do they need to acknowledge? Okay. Knight of Cups. So invitational, moving water energy. A King of the Fire in the crossing. It could be a Leo, Aries, or Sag. There could be somebody who is looking you up online, researching, trying to find more about you. We have a Queen of Coin in the past, and then we have a Tower. You're not expecting this. What is Aries energy here in this scenario? It's a new coin. A person around you is defending their position. You're High Priestess. This brings in the Wheel of Fortune. And what happens with the outcome here? What is the change? The Sun and the King of Air. Okay. You could be dealing with somebody making a decision, saying a firm yes, a firm no. But it is a person who is very logical. You're dealing with someone who decides, makes a decision, and says, this is what it is. There's a person who's passionate about defending their territory, ground, job, whatever. Why is there the Tower? Something is being given or leveled up. Six of the Coins. Six of the Coins is a fair. It is about charity. It can be about helping someone financially. The root of the issue is learning, the journeyman, the industrious. But it's also very detailed and specific. On your mind is, how do I feel about this? Okay, so there could be a person who's demanding. Why is there a Seven of Fire? Why is there a Seven of Fire? The Death. Okay. So they are demanding a permanent change. Now, you want High Priestess, which is, I just want to be aloof. I just don't want to involve myself in this. There is a Page of Coin and Fool. So there is someone who comes back in with a message or an opportunity, and this would be a risk or maybe taking a leap of faith. Why are you being given this Six of Coin? Aries getting the Six of Coin. It comes in with the Judgment, a Divine Reckoning. So it's leveling you up from not having enough to having at least sufficiency. So it is a big decision that someone is making here. If it is coming from a Five of Pentacles to a Six of Pentacles, with this judgment that is like a big day of decision making. So what is the Sun on the King of Air? Somebody doesn't want to give up, doesn't want to quit. What is that? The Devil and the Five of Coin. Okay. Somebody is... There could be a person who has some kind of addiction to something that is destructive. Like it takes away from the finances, the lifestyle. The Devil can also be overly restricted, overly controlled. Why is there this death around? Six of Air. Somebody's moving on or moving away or needing calm. And why are you Ace of Coin here? Aries, why are you Ace of Coin? You're the Emperor. So you have it all together. Under the deck is healing, hope, and recovery. Releasing something back out to the universe. The star represents healing. Why do you need to heal? It's because you went through something. You're not just healing for the fun of it. You know, you're healing because you went through something disruptive. We have the Hierophant and Tempered, warming the waters. And we have something procedural or restoring virtue and dignity. Page of Cups. And the Ace of Truth. So you could, of course, be dealing with a water sign. Three of Pentacles, the development of dependable or reliable. A Water King. Four of Cups. And the Devil. Somebody's with a coin. With a coin missing. So the Sun does come into this that someone doesn't want to give up. What is this refusing to give up? Seven of Wands. The Empress. And the Three of Cups. Okay, and a Ten of Swords. There's a person that is saying, you know what? Things are easier this way. The Death means a change. What comes in for you is a new pentacle, a new opportunity for something real and meaningful, and offering you value. Okay, so what do we have here with the King of Swords? Okay, that King of Swords is the person who is standing up and standing their ground in defense or on defense, combative. Three of Pentacles is like a dependency or an arrangement where it's habitual and it is real, but there is something about healing and recovering and letting a situation go. There is a Ten of Swords and a Three of Swords with that energy. So somebody may have gone through some kind of traumatic event. Your energy is very steadfast. Why is there a Tower? Why is there a Tower? The Truth. Queen of Wands and Four of Swords. So there's someone who is cutting off communication, not speaking, not talking. Maybe there's prayer. There could be some prayers going up here. What is the King of Swords and Sun? The Death. The Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Freedom. We have living in the moment, free, unburdened, new and fresh. We have the Judgment. We have an Eight of Cups. Someone's taking everything they have, maybe leaving a situation. Why are you Ace of Cups? You're the Emperor. Okay, again, your energy is like, I own, I oversee. Okay, there's a Water King around this, or someone highly emotional. Okay, there's trying to understand. It is difficult to understand. Tempered. Needing to warm the waters and understand with this Tower going on. The Lovers reconciling, Two of Cups. Somebody wants you to understand what they're going through. And then here's this coin. Now you have the coin. Why does Aries have the coin? Why is that there? Chariot. You're determined to go forward. It could be about a car. So why is this person defending their position, habitual, or they've made a habit and they're sticking to that, and then they're healing and letting go? What is the Death? Okay, the Death is Six of Air. That's the same. Moving on for good, maybe? What is this? There's an Earth page, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Hold on, please. Hold on, please. There is an Eight of Cups. There's a feeling of wanting to change the situation. Okay. Just out. Oh. Okay. All right. Show us what's coming in for Aries. High Priestess of responsibility. So there could be something about secrets, but it could also be about harm to none. You know, clearing out the energy with the broomstick. We have perfect balance. And what else? Oops. We have the altar of dedication. Some of you could have an altar going. You could be creating an altar. Okay. One or two more here for Aries. Show us. Oh my goodness. I don't know why these are kind of hard to shuffle right now. There it is. Fertility. Invoking spirit of rituals. Homecoming. And then we have home again. The Witch's Cottage of safety and security. Being home, staying home, what have you. So somebody is Six of Air. Things get easier for them as they move out of conflict. As they stay out of something difficult. There could be a change around a situation for sure. Because there is a judgment. So there is like a day where someone is making a big decision in their life. And they are defending, you know, their choice. You're just fine on your own. You're the Emperor. So you're perfectly fine. You end up with Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, the Sun, and the Empress. There could be someone who doesn't want to give up on you. There could be a person who is coming back around. They could have air in their chart. This could be somebody who respects you if they're holding you in high regard, like the Empress. Okay, something's being cut away, harvested. We have a soulmate relationship, and we have the King of Pentacles, or a commitment. The fish represent money, prosperity, abundance that multiplies. Okay, what else do we have here coming in for Aries? The Moon and the Death. So there's something here that is closing out. What have we got here coming up with the Tower? A celebration, a party. There's a chance, taking a chance, rolling the dice. Confusion, a thief, travel. Okay, so there's confusion. Okay, there's the Ring of Commitment. What is the Death? A home, a house, and somebody's accepting. There's a person that appears to be saying something is final. Like, this is final. It could be a final offer on something. It does bring in the Sun, which is very enlightening. Okay. There's a Queen of the Pentacles. It could be an earth sign feminine who is angry. And show us what's going on here for Aries. The Hermit, a Virgo, Eight of Swords, worried, paranoid, feeling isolated, turning within, finding something out. The Lover's card and the Ace of Fire. Okay. Why is it a Six of Coin and Tower? Why is there a Six of Coin and Tower energy? What is that? The Hierophant. Marriage. Oh, Three of Swords. So there is something bothersome about a standardized situation. Why is there a judgment around this energy? A Day of Reckoning. There's a water sign, feminine, and a Page of Cups. A message from this person? Why is there a Wheel of Fortune? There's an Earth Queen, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. What happens here? A High Priestess. That's what you wanted. You wanted High Priestess. It could be a secret. Something that is where someone is under pressure. Ten of Wands with the King, with the High Priestess. So High Priestess came up as something you want or fear. I don't think you fear High Priestess. I think you want to trust the universe and separate yourself from something here. When there's Ten of Wands, there's a lot of pressure. Why are you the Emperor? Okay, again, so it's saying you're healing, you're recovering, you're letting go. There's a procedure. Oh, the Hierophant represents decisions made at a higher authority to give mercy or be merciful, reestablish virtue and integrity. Okay, we have a Ten of Coin. You have a permanent situation. So there can be the energy of marriage with the Hierophant, but it's more like feeling bound to a duty. That's been set in place by someone else. Why do you give Six of Coin? Because there's new fire and a Ten of Cups. So So it could be about a family situation. Okay, you are getting a 9 of Cups with this. So someone is happy about this. There could be a misunderstanding between two people here, and then that makes someone want to walk away or leave a situation. So it's important to be clear and straightforward with your intentions so there's no misunderstanding. Because if you want to be High Priestess, that can mean, I just don't want to say anything. I just want to leave. I just want to like go off on my own. I just want to trust the universe. Turn my phone off. Something like that. What's going on here? A mature man and unexpected income. Okay, there is something. Oh, we have imprisonment. Somebody feels trapped. There's bad health. What have we got? Show us. Someone in the community. What's going on here? A thief. What's going on here? A wealthy man. A man of honor. Okay, it affects the community, or it's someone in the community. An official person. There's a false person. Some of you could be receiving money as part of a settlement that closes with that. Change. So you have change. Somebody's defending their position with the Death and 6 of Air. So there's a change for sure. But it could be the closing out of something that someone was fighting back against, that perhaps you were overseeing with a pentacle. So that could be like a document that you had, a filing that you had. So a pentacle is new, and it's something that has material value attached to it. So that can be a letter too, if it's about something. All right. Let's see. Let's just get one card here for Aries, and then we'll be done. A storm warning. Interesting. That's the Tower. Strength. It's a test of your strength. Okay. What else? Turning to God. This is the 7th crown chakra. Deceit. It's the Devil. Feeling pulled in a new direction. And the Sun. Okay, so we have good things coming as a result. Okay, so we have here the blossoming abundance. We have a door closing and then multiple doors flying open. Okay, we have the temple path and a contract. All right, this is what I have for you, Aries. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time.